Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to a new STOMP Wrestling video, and today we're here with the man himself, Tappery Martinez. Local wrestler, wrestled for, I think, CPW, APWA, I'm sure tons of others. I'm sure he's been around. So, Tappery Martinez, let's start off. Tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself to us and to our wider audience.
Hey, I am Tappery Martinez, and if you haven't heard, I am the best thing that's probably going on in South African wrestling right now. Easy for me to say, best kept secret in South African wrestling, really. And look, I've beaten some of your favorites. I've beaten some hella big names, and let's just say that this year is my year, and let's end the year with the title win because I think that's exactly what I deserve. You
I think
know.
so. I think so. Look, I've seen you around in matches against the likes of Ananzi, who's probably the biggest name in South African pro wrestling. I've seen you in the ring with Alex Desire, who's also another big talented name. You've
Yeah.
clearly been around, and I just want to know, how
Yeah.
did you get into wrestling? Because as much as we love it, it's obviously not as common here in South Africa.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've watched wrestling since I was a young kid, but I had issues. I had issues with my anger, and the best way to take it out was really to beat up people. I really enjoy beating up people.
Makes
You know,
sense.
it's it's a hell of an adrenaline rush. But basically, I started training in, I believe, 2021, April 22nd.
Damn.
Right. And then I would go on debut that same year of September 25th. So I just from there it's just been a roller coaster. I've just gotten into it. I've started to flow. I think last year was probably one of my best years. Travel plans abruptly, changed things, but I mean I'm back. I'm ready to rumble. I'm ready to wrestle, and I'm ready to make some real money. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, where do you see yourself in the future? I know you're dealing with a little bit of an injury right now, which we'll get onto a little bit later. But where do you see yourself going in the next few years? Do you see yourself staying here, making a name for yourself here, maybe finding your way
Mm.
outside of the scene?
So I think that's of course definitely I would love to make it out of South African wrestling in the next year. Definitely, who wouldn't want that? But at the same time, I think this is the place to be to cement myself and really lay down the foundation of who I am and establish, that not only is wrestling alive, it is well in South Africa, and I think I'm that guy. I can bring that status of wrestling up there, create a South African style if you want, you
For
know.
sure, for sure. I think this is a good place to really establish yourself. Get your work in, get the
Yeah.
fundamentals good, and really get yourself going. So
Mm.
within, you've obviously, like I said earlier, you've wrestled the likes of Alex Desire, you've wrestled the likes of Ananzi. Who else within here, within this South African scene, are you do you have your eye on?
Who do I have my eye on? I have my eye on people like Tornado. Kind of
Oh,
crazy, right? I have my eye on Kilimanjaro. I want him too. Loudmouth, me and Loudmouth are very good friends. I mean, I did kick his head in one time, but um, I think I'd definitely like to have a match with him too, as he has a title, and I want that title, believe it or not.
it's a good title to go for.
Um, yeah, that's a beautiful title too. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure,
Now,
for sure.
you know what? I think he held on to it for too long. So I think those would be top two. I'd like to face off with Alex again. I'd like to definitely something with Matt. Um, yeah, yeah, definitely. I've already beaten Visa. I've
Ooh,
already
ooh.
beaten. So
We've had our fair share of encounters with Visa on the channel. Let's just say he scared our
oh
interviewer
yeah,
away, so we don't like to talk about Visa too much. Um,
yeah. I don't like people either.
we've got
Oh
a
man,
you mentioned a few friends of the channel, like Loudmouth. He's been on the channel a ton.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Alex has been on the channel. Matthew's been on the channel, and Nanzi's even been on the channel with PJ Black.
Oh yeah,
So,
oh yeah.
um, with regards to that, obviously you were talking about Loudmouth and his title, and obviously there's,
Mm,
I know you're nursing an injury, but there's a little event. I would say little, but not so little. Events go happening on I think the seventh of next
Yeah,
month,
yeah, yeah.
called Wrestle
Of course,
Monster
yeah.
Five. Called Wrestle Monster Five. What
You're talking
about
about
what about a bit of Tappery Martinez versus Loudmouth at Wrestle Monster Five?
well, well, two things that would, take me out of that equation. Number one, would obviously be this broken foot. I think I'm only probably perfectly healthy by June. But another issue is I wasn't really contacted for Wrestle Monster. I don't think anybody checked on my schedule.
Oh,
And I don't know why, because I feel like if anyone can put people's butts in seats, if anyone can win a title and really shock the world, I feel like it's me. I feel like I've done a lot. I beat Ananzi in my rookie year.
that's saying
I beat
something.
Visa and Super Dragon. I beat Visa and Super Dragon in the same match. Alex Desire had to cheat to beat me. And look, I think I'm 3-2 in the year 2021. So I feel like why aren't I being contacted? Because is it because I'm young? Is it because I'm a rookie? Is it? I don't think people understand. Alex is so good. Alex is about my age too. I am just below the level of Alex Desire, and he's been in this game for 4 years.
If not longer.
All right, if not longer. In fact, you're right. 4 years and longer. So I'm just saying that, like, there's this. I feel like there's a conspiracy, not against just the young guys, but against me. Because at the end of the day, my accolades speak for themselves, and all these guys are getting announced. Hell, they announced this other kid, and I'm not hating. Great opportunity for him, but all of a sudden he's on the page. I've never been posted by the CPW page ever. Well, where's my marketing management? Where's the faith in me? Where's the faith in me? Because again, I'm the best thing that's happening in South Africa right now. Screw Anansi, screw Super Dragon, screw Visa, screw Matt, screw Loudmouth, screw Kilimanjaro, screw Tornado, screw PJ Black. All right. You know what? Oh, I'm gonna get myself a bit too worked up. But all I'm saying is that I belong on that show, and there's a whole bunch of other people that haven't worked as hard as me, wrestled as many matches as me in that year to be in that are announced for that show. And on top of that, they've got a person who just started getting inside the ring, and hey, I'll ref. I'll ref. Put me on the show. I'll ref. I'll timekeeper. But the fact that I'm not on it, that's a big problem because this faces money.
So are you
And that's
saying
it.
that's some strong words? I think if anyone's watching from CPW, which I'm sure they are, I think they really got to reanalyze not booking you or not even contacting you. Because from
Yeah,
what you're saying
yeah.
is you'd do anything, regardless of your injury, you'd do anything on the show.
Hey,
You're there to
hey. I'd, I've got the passion for this business. I've learned, and I've only became better. So it's idiotic, and I really think that if in an alternate world, I really think that the company would be better if it were run by me. I'm just saying. Mark, I'm just saying that someday, somewhere down the line, we're going to have to talk about it and you're going to have to contact me. But that's all. That's really all there is to it.
so you're
That
going you're going
I
right for the
deserve to
top.
get the shit.
Not not
Hey,
just for
right for the
titles,
top.
right to the top,
Hey,
all the way to
hey,
management.
hey. The problem is the old wrestlers, and I'm going to get rid of that cancer. And as much as I love the loudmouth, he's got to be first.
Oh,
He's got to be first, and then from there we're just gonna go. This is what the new foundation is supposed to be built on when we started that faction. that was what it was supposed to be built on. And if I have to carry that mission out alone, I will. And let's get it out there. As soon as my legs coming all right, and it's all okay, and I'm able to walk, and I'm able to run, and I'm able to punch, and I'm able to kick, I am coming for all of them. All of them.
That's crazy. That's some strong words, some big words. And I'm pretty sure if they called you, regardless of your foot injury, I'm pretty sure you would have found a way to get in that ring. If they came to you and
I want
said
to find it.
Loudmouth
Hey,
versus Tappery
yeah.
Martinez for the All African Championship, you would have found a way.
Oh, I would have found a way, definitely. Hey, I'll limp all the way to Cape Town if I have to. All right.
And you know,
All they had to do was contact me.
you got some words for Loudmouth, and I think Loudmouth has got his eyes on a bigger championship, the main
Yeah,
championship.
yeah,
So I think he's there to get at, because I think his eyes are away from his own championship and defending his own
yeah,
championship right now.
yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
if you had to go for him or have a match with him, I feel like it's on between you two.
No, it's not just on. I'm walking away with the championship and his dignity. He can keep his balls.
I
Yeah,
like it.
that's
I
good.
like it. Well, thanks for being on the channel. Thanks for allowing me to have this opportunity to interview you, and actually allowing you to have this platform to actually say what you want to say. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to say before we go? Any final words?
You know what else? What else kind of offends me? WrestleDrop.
Go for it.
You know what else kind of offends me is as you're also one of those people. You're also one of those people that didn't get me on the channel. You know, I kind of feel offended. But look. I'm here now. I'm here now. But hey, look. I look at you. I look at me, and you're young. All right. You're young. I'm young. Some guys gotta stick together, man. All right. They had the draw power. They have the draw power. But we've
Just
got the lost in power.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Let me not get into that. I don't think I have a place to say anything. I think I'll just get beat up in the ring, and I'm not down for
Don't
that.
worry.
Next time I see you in person, it's I'm not keen to be dealing with you in person, so I'll just back down here.
No worries. No
Cool.
worries. You're on my side. All
Thanks for joining
right.
us. We'll check you guys next time.
Sweet. Anytime.
Peace.
Sweet.